Finally, our last and definitely not least speaker is going to be the Reverend Jamie Wash. Reverend Wash is the Reverend at the First Episcopal Church in Providence, and I'd like to welcome her up to the podium.
Good evening. I don't want the Episcopalians to get mad. I'm actually Baptist, but we're all children of God. Friends, it is a beautiful Friday night, and I love seeing you, but I am tired of seeing you here. I walked in and I hugged necks of people that I am fond of, but this is not the place that we need to keep meeting. We have come to a point of moral reckoning. What kind of people do we want to be as a nation, as a community? I believe in thoughts and I believe in prayers, but we also have to put some muscle behind that. I refuse to believe that this is all that we can do. We did not always live in this kind of fear. It does not have to be this way. We don't have to tell our children, well, make like a tiny rabbit under your desk. And if it was atrocity that was going to change things, friends, it would be done. So what do we need to do? How do we need to reckon as a nation with the fact that we're willing to just roll over and see this happen again and again? How close does it have to come to our homes before we register this pain as personal? Y'all, Connecticut is not far away. And it doesn't matter because these are all our children. Do you like to go shopping? Do you like to pray? Do you want to go see a movie? A sporting event? I refuse to cede our public life, our private life to fear. We don't have to do this, and yet we seem to think that there is nothing that we can do. No. No. So when you leave this place, we're going to do some work, all right? We're here. I want you to turn around and look at each other. It's beautiful, right? Okay, so we've received a couple of challenges. We've heard about systemically, what do we need to do? Contact our representatives. Do not let up. We're ending the end of summer. You're trying to do all these things, friends. No. Put that auto alert on your phone, and you are going to write them a letter, and you're going to call them, and they will know your name. And we will not let this go. So first, we're going to look at what we can do as a state and as a nation to change these laws, because we can change these laws. And then secondly, my sister Wendy gave us a challenge about how we can do more beyond this evening. This is a beginning. So next time you have a party, does everyone at your party look like you? Thank you. Do more of that. But if everyone at your party does look like you, and y'all all bring the same beverages and the same treats, it's time for you to start expanding out. So maybe this evening you look around and you find somebody and say, you know what? Next time we get together on a Friday night, it's going to be a cookout at my house. I'm not playing with you. Because until we begin to come together on purpose, before we're hurting, we won't know how to do it in an authentic way that begins to change us in a significant way going forward from here. We need to repent of our language, because I'm going to say words matter. Words matter. It's not enough to call out individuals as racist unless we're willing to call out policies that systemically perpetuate and kill groups of people because of who they are. So until we call that out, we're going to continue to have these problems. So words matter, but we cannot just stop with what we say. It has to be what we do. We have to begin to disarm hate. We have to begin to transform these things. So what's your homework? Thank you. Are you with me? Okay, systemic and intimate. I want someone around your kitchen table that you have never met before, eating food, saying, that's your grandmama? Well, she kind of looks like mine. Okay? So I want you to make a human connection and then to not let up on our leaders until the change that we know that we are capable of begins to take place. Now, some of you have candles. Are you having a hard time keeping that candle lit? Yeah, you need to turn to somebody else and say, light my fire. Right? Because we don't do this by ourselves. You are not intended to. That's why we came here this evening, to say, who's with me? Our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico say that there are more of us and we are not afraid. All right. Thank you. There are more of us and we are not afraid. And we have come here to say that this is what we are about. All right. Qué bueno, qué bueno. All right. So please turn to each other. Ask for help. Offer help. Because this is how we'll begin this transformation. All right? All right. This is the beginning of our work. Go in peace.